welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be making pizza from scratch, which I'm pretty excited because then I get to eat pizza tonight. So I'm here this morning to get the dough ready because it does need to sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna wrap it in some plastic wrap and put it in the fridge until I'm ready to start putting the pizza together. To make this pizza, I'm actually gonna be using bread flour instead of all-purpose flour because I find that when I'm making pizza or when I'm making bread and stuff, if I use the all-purpose, it gets a little chewy compared to when I'm using bread flour. It's a little more, I don't know, crisp. So I'm gonna get started on putting the ingredients together, at least just getting them all sorted out and measured out and all that stuff. I will have the recipe in the links down below, and you can go and check out what pizza dough recipe I'm using. And I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. Okay, so I have all the ingredients combined, and now we just have to knead the dough and, turn it into the pizza dough. So I'm gonna get started on that with my hands because I don't have a stand-up mixer, but if you do have a stand-up mixer, you can use like a bread hook, which is really convenient. Okay, so now that the dough is ready and we have our little dough ball, we have to let it rise for an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this warm towel over top of it and let it do its thing. But I will catch you here in about an hour when we split the dough and then cover it in plastic wrap. Okay, so unfortunately the dough has not risen yet, and that is a little bit of a concern. So I'm just gonna put the dough into a bowl I can put in the oven and then turn the oven on to 180 Fahrenheit and put a little pan of water underneath it so it creates a moist and hot environment for the yeast, because yeast likes warm environments. So I'm going to provide it with the warmest environment I can, and hopefully we'll see some results there, and if not, I may have to redo the dough. So yeah, that should be fun, but I'm gonna get started with putting that into a bowl and then putting it into the oven, and fingers crossed. So there we go. There's the pan with water, and then there's our dough, and hopefully in a bit we'll see some magic happen. The pizza dough actually hasn't risen much since putting it in the oven and trying to heat it up to help the yeast do its thing, but we're going to make do with it anyway, and if all else fails, this is just gonna be a flat crust pizza, but hopefully it tastes fine anyway. I do have my hands all dirty right now because I decided to stick it in there ahead of time. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more bread flour because I did add water to it to see if that would help it. I'll add some more bread flour and then we'll start rolling it out and getting it prepared for the pizza sauce and everything else. not a bad flat crust pizza or like thin crust pizza, so I'm gonna roll with it and we're gonna give it a try. It looks good, it smells good, so I'm gonna go with it is good. But so the pizza turned out amazing. Aside from the yeast not working out and it being flat crust, it was still so delicious, and definitely with Hawaiian pizza the key is fresh pineapple. I didn't know if I would notice the difference, but oh my gosh, the pizza tasted so much better. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. My friends and family really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this was a success. How about you, Mare? Did you enjoy the smell? Unfortunately, Mare didn't get to have a bite. She's on a diet. She's got a little bit of a chubs going on. Don't you about this? So thank you for joining me this week and staying till this end of this video. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and give this video a big like if you enjoyed it. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Pineapple on pizza or pineapple does not belong on pizza? You tell me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification button if you want to be notified every time I post. Meredith and I will see you next week when we move on to baking week number 4.